Alright, this is Calibos, and we're playing Enigmatica 2. So, this is roughly what the blood altar is supposed to look like, and that is a thing that needs to die, because they're annoying. There we go. You can also die. And the chicken you rode in on. So, at this point, I have done a little bit of stuff involving... Like I said, I moved the altar to the appropriate height. I'm hoping that I have done this right, but some of it was from memory and some of it was from pictures, and they weren't very good pictures. So, yeah, that. So, here's the explanation. So there's supposed to be bloodstones here. These pillars here can be anything, really. These are supposed to be runes. You can put blocks here, but they don't matter, so I'm just leaving them out. So these are also supposed to be runes, and a beacon goes on top of this. Honestly, the beacon's probably going to be super easy. And then these are supposed to be runes, and this is a pillar, and then a thing goes on top of that, which I have forgotten what it was. I looked it up beforehand, but no, I can't remember. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're supposed to be for this. There's a couple of things that I have kind of decided to get into. One, I spent a couple of minutes and I filled... Where did I put it? Ah, it's in here. I filled my Lesser Tataric Gem. I basically went to my mob thing and I sat there and I just whacked at things for a little while. You'll notice that the Sentient Sword is kind of beat up. So probably have to make another one of those soon. But this is full up, and what I have done is I have looked up the ingredients. There's supposed to be another thing that goes in there. So uses for this, it's there it is, common gem. So, imbued slate. So we're going to make an imbued slate really quick. Well, as quick as you can make imbued slates. I have a couple of blank slates on me. So, so I've got a blank slate, and you guys saw how I made that by putting the stone in there. So if I put an imbued slate in there and we wait, you'll notice that it is totally doing the thing. We'll, wait for this to do its thing. And because there is this is at least a level 2 altar, we will get a, whatever the next tier is, I forgot. There it is. So a reinforced slate. So this is the tier 2. Ta-da, we have done a quest. We are geniuses. So that gives us the reinforced slate. Write that down. And now we need the imbued slate. Oh, tacos. So we just pop that back in there. It takes about 5,000 LP. Or 5 buckets of blood, basically. We can do a little of topping off the altar while we wait. So that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we have the imbued slate. Go us. We're like champions at this point. So the reason that we want the imbued slate is not just for the quests, but because we can use them for things. For example, guys, do the thing. Well, it's supposed to be... I probably have the recipe wrong, don't I? Let's pull this out and check. Lesser Tataric Gem. We go to the last page, and we're trying to make a common Tataric Gem, which is a Lesser Tataric Gem, a diamond, imbued slate, and a block of gold. So, lesser Tatar gem, diamond, imbued slate, and a block of gold. Does this need slightly more because I killed something? Oh my gosh. Or because I failed to kill something. See if we can find a thing really fast. Hello, monsters. We need to seal your soul. It won't take long. So you can tell that we have done some things. What are these? Oh, these are the... So it makes the continuous dinging noise. That is it telling me that... Oh, bees. It was unable to pick them up. So there should probably be a monster in here somewhere. Hey! How helpful of you. So, oh, another one. So our gem is sitting at 253.47. I think, let's try not to fall into the lava. It seems like it would be a awkward choice at best. So one of the things that this is not super good at is getting rid of all of the stuff. So you'll notice that we have lots of, like, I don't know, things hanging around. Hi, Enderman. So 256. I suspect that that is full. So let's go to the altar and try this again. Come on, work. There we go. So you have to have a completely full gem before it upgrades. So that gives us a common gem. Now again, I would really like there to be a way to move these across. But we have completed the quest. Go us. Starfruit. Not yet eaten that. But we probably will at some point. So that is us having done... Let's check a couple of these things in here. Dragon fruit. We haven't eaten dragon fruit. Weird. So, yeah, that's us having done that. So we now have a common Tatar gem, which I'm assuming holds more than 256. So we'll have to completely fill that, and that actually won't take me that long. I'll have to make another sentient sword, probably. But that is not a big deal. So I've got a common Tatar gem. These go diamond horse armor. We've ridden so many horses in this pack. Anyway, next step, we need to make a bound blade. So let's get our handy dandy stuff, whatever it was called, the ashes. And then the book suggests, quest book suggests the binding reagent, and we'll need a sword, I'm guessing, because it's a blade. So let's look at the bound blade. So we're going to need a binding reagent and a diamond sword. Diamond sword's no problem. Let's look at the binding reagent, right? So that's going to be redstone, glowstone, gold nugget, and gunpowder. I have a feeling we're going to need a couple of those. So redstone, glowstone, gold nuggets, and was it gunpowder? Gunpowder. I have to admit, I've completely forgotten. Yep. So let's chuck these in here. And that, and then we'll do that fancy thing. Glowstone, redstone, gold nugget, gunpowder. Glowstone, redstone. I seriously wish that this would show us exactly how much it needed. That's kind of a hassle. So I guess you're going to get to see me. Alright, so we want to go mob farm. So this is pretty much what I've been doing. We're going to have to make another bound blade anyway, so we'll just use this one up and hope that it does things. I know this is super exciting, right? The excitement just builds to no end. So I'm not precisely sure how much we need, so I should probably look that up. So, wither. Now I'm pretty solid that these guys are actually too tall to get through. They might not be, in which case, you know, I'm in for a rude surprise later. I'm going to pretend that they're too tall to get through, and that'll make me feel better. How about we do that? I'm here to tell you this would be a lot more dangerous without the wyvern armor that I'm wearing. This is one of the reasons that we got into the wyvern armor before we did this, because I suspected that I might end up having to resort to killing them like this. So when the sword breaks, we're just gonna go and try things. Hopefully it works. What is that? So it's already at 300, so that's more than the other one. Well, that's not too bad then. So if we can wait here, because he knows we're here. Yeah, I'm not actually sure they can get to us. So might as well leave this open. But now you know my secret grinding technique for souls. Now, because the amount of souls is based on hit points, I'm wondering if we are not getting extra soul from these guys because they have... Oh yeah, I don't think they can get to me. So... Alright, so let's go see if we actually got enough to do the thing that we want to do. Here, let's fix this so it doesn't clog. Bye, guys. Good luck. Now, hopefully we have enough soul in the thing to do the... Okay, we do. So 458.45, what does it take? Not very much. That's annoying. So I believe it said we needed a diamond sword. So let's craft up a diamond sword and go. Throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. So I think that we put down the binding agent first. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, cool. And now there's lightning. All right, we now have a bound blade. So the way that this worked before, and let me check my divination sigil. So let's put a little bit of blood in here, because I seem to recall that it gives us so let's get an orb. There we go. Magician. So I have no idea what the cap is for this one. I think it's 50. Oh, we can actually just do this. Let's swap that out. Do this. 38. 43. Yeah, it's above 50. So one of the things that amuses me about being able to do this is the fact that we're getting blood from a shield. I have no idea how that's supposed to work. So let's convert this into a sword. Place the block. So now we have the bound blade. No idea if we're getting... we are getting shards. So we're going to need a couple of shards. So one of the things about the ritual, you've seen that every time I put the first thing down in there, it changes. If it doesn't change, you have put the wrong ingredient down first. So each time it changes to the appropriate ritual based on whatever it is that you're using. So we're up to 5. Sweet. And now if I check our thing, we're at 52. Alright, so you'll see that it's ticking down. The bound blade actually uses blood out of your thing, so be careful. Once you start using blood out of your network, the network is basically kind of like a giant battery that that's attached to you. So when it runs out, it draws from you. So if you have a lot of stuff going and your network goes dry, well, you're probably about to die seconds later. So just be aware of that. You know, it would be really fancy if this picked up. Okay, so we've got 10 blades. That should be fine for now. So we're gonna let everybody go back to their death and head back to the altar. We command the day. So, let's chuck some stuff back in. You're getting a lot of drops and excitable things from there. I really want to see... Oh, there you are. So, 448.45. If we could find another one, I'd like to see if this also harvests souls. It would be kind of convenient, but I suspect that it's unlikely. That can wait later. So I am shift right-clicking the bound blade to turn it off. So you'll notice it says deactivated, and it says activated. It is also unbreakable, so that makes it pretty handy. It also does decent damage. It does 9. So I mean, as long as you're not using Draconic, it's pretty awesome. So let us go into our thing here. So we now have a couple of the... let's clear this. There we go. So we have a couple of these. So the uses for these include making tiles. That is exactly what we want to do with it. So now we have 16 bloodstone tiles. So we're gonna claim that, grab that. Blood altar, we're gonna need to make bricks. So how do we make bricks? Like that. So let's chuck that in there. Do that. Tiles, we're going to have bricks. Go. We're going to leave these alone. We don't need them for now. So then these go on top. Is it bricks or tiles? I could have sworn that it was just the tiles. Okay, we'll try it with the bricks, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is wrong. So next step, we're going to make some of these and pop that down. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Like, actually make those. I know, I'm an idiot. So we're going to do that. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 21 left, because these should all be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 21 left. We have 3, so that makes 18. So we need 36 stone, and we should use this to get rid of it. Oh, void upgrade. Destroys items. Go for us. Pop that in there. Food. So we need stone. We need 36 stone. Now this is going to be not fast, just so you're aware. Oh, blank slates. Nice. I totally knew those were in there. But it is going to drain our blood fairly quickly. Alright, So I'm going to keep doing this off camera. It's going to take a couple minutes anyway, and you guys probably don't want to see me just staring at this, thing. But you know what the plan is, and in the next episode we're going to finish the altar, we'll finish the fourth tier of the altar, which will allow us to get into some of the rituals of dusk and stuff like that for the purposes of making the Well of Suffering. Because we really want the Well of Suffering. Because it's not for our suffering, it's for other people's suffering. And they are going to keep this blood altar full, and so once we have that automated, it's going to be a matter of just increasing how fast this pipes blood out, and then making storage for the excess, so that we always have enough storage, to do any of the crafting that we're needing, basically to take care of overflow. I'm a big believer in having all of the resources that you need when you need them. And yeah, I'm not on a server or anything, I'm just running this at home. But, while we're doing other tasks, if it's continuously filling, a little bit all the time is really amazing. So people can walk or run faster than boats, but boats don't stop moving. So yeah, that is progress. Slow and steady wins the race. And if you're steady and fast, well, then imagine. So yeah, if you like the episode, leave a like. If you don't. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. I want to thank everybody for coming. If you have any suggestions on where I should be going next, then I would appreciate if you left them down below. Have a good night.